Oh my gosh, this is so nerve-wracking, but this is something that I have to do. I have to get this out of my system. I have to prepare myself for the next evolution of life and the challenges and the mobility and all that jazz and all the things that people say to really get things started. It's the end of the year. And with it being the end of the year, I know there's so many different people that always like new look, new me, new this, new that. I'm not going to do that. That's not the goal for this live, this stream. No. The goal of this today is to pretty much have a just a normal conversation with normal people and to share my influence and encourage and as well as give advice for the challenges and what's the road ahead. And I'm so grateful for so many people to really give me a different perspective of how I see so many different things, so many different things. And with that being said, and this has been my first time going live and showing you guys my face, I want to say that I've lived on this earth for quite so many years, and it's exciting to see these new challenges and these new things. But what I'm recognizing in young men of today is they're having difficulties with women. And not just difficulties with women, they're having difficulties with themselves and really trying to blend a curiosity of what is reality, what is fake. And my job, I truly do believe this, my job is to give an insight to what it'll look like when you're in your 30s. So, if you are a young man who has been struggling with identity, not knowing what to do, how to do it, where to go, I want to try to do my very best to put a scenario together and really challenge you to start to take the next steps of evolution in yourself. There's so many people selling you this, selling you that, doing this, doing that, but no one's just giving you real free game and free knowledge. And one of the biggest things that I do want to talk about is discipline. Discipline is one of the most hardest things you will ever do as a male. I just got to be honest with you. Having discipline will either make you succeed or break you into failure to where you never want to do it again. I say that to so many young men, and they never want to take these words of advice for some odd reason. They just don't never want to take these words of advice. But if you learn how to have discipline with your dick, with women, with school, with working out, and figure out a way to put yourself first, you will succeed. And there's so many people saying, oh, you got to do this. Oh, you got to do that. Listen here. You are a grown man. You're over 18. You figured out how to live this far without somebody telling you what to do, how to do it. But if I could put you on just a little bit of game from someone who's been on this earth just a little bit longer, you have to have more discipline. More discipline. The reason why you're not getting the girl that you like is because you don't have discipline. And the things that you know you're supposed to do, you're not doing it. I have been my own creature of habit, and I have failed so many times. And when I say failed, I mean failed so many times because I did not have the discipline to do the right thing because of the lust of what I've wanted, the drive of thinking I wanted this girl because she's good for me, or at least I thought she was good for me, and not just being honest with myself. So many men fall to this destruction And I want to make sure that the men that follow me, the leaders of tomorrow, understand that you have to have discipline and you have to be worth having real self-respect. It took me to be in my late 30s to really understand what that means of having self-respect. And it sucks. I've lost so many good opportunities because I did not have self-respect for myself, for my family, for the women I said I liked and loved. And I come to you humbly right now, urging you all to have self-respect. Understand what that actually means. Discipline, self-respect will carry you so much farther than being cool. There was a lot of cool guys when I went to school. I kid you not. There was a lot of cool guys when I was in high school. I wasn't one of the cool guys. Well, that's a lie. I was one of the cool guys. Okay. But that's a different story. Here's the thing. If you learn how to have the key components of discipline with self-respect and understand that you need to work on self before getting into a relationship, before getting girls, before getting all these things, you will go so much farther in life, my G. Like you really don't understand how far you can really go until you really display self-respect. I don't want to come off preachy. I don't want to come off like I know it all, because I don't. But certain things I've realized as I've gotten older is that you have to learn how to have quiet luxury. Pookie, Lil JJ don't need to know that you got money. They don't need to know that you have this, have that. They don't need to know that you have all these things. They don't need to know that. That's because you have self-respect for yourself. Being quiet, underneath the radar, like the old school D-boy drug dealers, and just be quiet luxury. It took me years to really realize that's how I should maneuver. I thought I had to be the guy who was flashy, had to have a diamond dud chain, had to have all the stuff to have the women like me. And I got to be honest with y'all, women do like a flashy man. But there's also a classier woman out there who likes the quiet essence of a quality man that has substance. Now, substance is a bigger word. I know there's so many people out there who don't understand what that is. And that's a conversation I will get into another time about substance. But this conversation really comes down to is discipline. This conversation right here that I'm offering free game on right now is self-worth. Accountability for what you can control. You can't control what she does, bro. You can't control that woman and that girl that you like and make her do things because she likes you. That's not cool. Having self-control and having discipline on what you can do about self. Now, you don't go to the gym. You don't work out. You don't work shoulders. But you want her to be attracted to just your personality. You're not even funny. What can you do to be a better man? When was the last time you challenged yourself to read a book? To go on YouTube and type in how to become better at something. These are all simple things that you can do. And I challenge you to try it. You got to try it. You have to put yourself out there and try new things, because if you don't, you're going to be average like everybody else. There are a lot of beautiful, educated women out there who just like the average guy. Nothing about me I ever wanted to be average. I never wanted to be average. But I also knew I was 6'6", 300 pounds. When I walk into a room, I demand respect with my presence and my essence. You don't have to be tall, broad shoulders like me to have that. You just have to have an attraction. And it doesn't have to speak. It doesn't. You just have to be willing to try something new. Don't wear the flashy coats that has the logos everywhere. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that. That's your ego. You don't got to wear the Gucci with the Gucci across the chest. Like, that's not fly. And to be quite honest, only people in poverty like that type of nonsense. But this is a grown-up conversation. So if you're into these grown-up conversations, I applaud you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, the Twitch, and I'm going to keep on having these deeper conversations with y'all because I want to challenge the young men of today and the beautiful women of tomorrow to try something new of having self-discipline and respect. And putting yourself first and working on self before trying to attract the opposite sex. That's all I'm saying. That's really all I'm saying. And I see somebody said right there, egoing wanting to be, yes, absolutely. People have so much, not even people. We're going to keep this directly on men, okay? We're going to have this conversation about men. Men have so much ego. Young men have the worst ego and pride and thinking they have to do things a certain way to stand a certain way. You don't. I assure you, no one cares. All people care about is themselves. And if you have people watching you, that means you're doing something that's valuable and you have a market value. But now learning how to grow that. Having an ego has got me in the worst situations, the worst jams. Having an ego got me arrested. Having an ego got me in a car accident. Having an ego made me lose the woman I really thought I loved the most. Because I wasn't able to put my pride to the side and have a deeper dialogue conversation with what was the right thing to do. What was the right thing to do? We have to build. We have to grow. We have to do all these things and come to a place where the next generation of men understand that women aren't going back to how things were back in the 1920s. They're not. They're growing, they're recognizing, and they demand respect. And if you're not willing to give that respect, you're not going to get the high quality women out there. You're going to get the low self-esteem, women who really don't care, women who are just living paycheck to paycheck. And that's okay for some people. That's okay. Some people are okay just mopping the floors at Burger King. And I have the utmost respect for those individuals. But the women that I would like to entertain, love, and the ones that I want to be into me and respect me are the ones that have pride in how they talk to me, how they dress, how they smell, the quality, the essence. But that takes young men putting in work. You got to be able to put in that work. You have to. Why is it challenging for you to say no to the girl that you like? Why do you allow her to run all over you and tell you what to do? It's because you don't have discipline and you have low self esteem. I was there. I was that person. I was that guy. I was that person who was in these different modes of thinking I had to move a certain way because I wanted to attract this certain type of woman. I wanted this. I wanted that. I was trying to do everything that was not right. And where'd that get me? Jobless, girlless, and just a slob. I was 360 pounds living in a penthouse, but I was lonely because I couldn't have discipline with my dick, with my words, with my lifestyle. I did not have discipline on nothing, but I wanted a woman to just give me everything. And then it finally took me losing everything that I thought I wanted to recognize my worth. My worth. I want to take questions, y'all. I really do want to take questions. I want to ask everybody a lot of things. I want to. Hold on one second, y'all. Let's see right now. Hold on one second, y'all. My apologies, y'all. My apologies on that. Had to deal with that conversation. That was my brother C checking on me. Oh man. There's some other things I want to talk about that hopefully you guys are in the mood to talk about. Hopefully. Hopefully. Hold on, I'm in the chat right now. Filmo, what's good? What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? Hold on one second. God damn. Yo, yo, yo. Hello. All right, y'all. My apologies, my apologies, my apologies. People don't respect the chat. My apologies. I will get better at that though. I will get better at that. Wow. Interesting. Wow. These comments are very interesting right now. These comments are very interesting right now, and it's all good. It's all good. We're gonna keep things rocking and rolling. Um, yeah, we're gonna keep things rocking and rolling. People are wild on the chat. People are wild on the chat. Oh my gosh. I really have to say this, and I gotta know this. Why do young men not wash their face? And I was gonna ask this earlier, but I think this has been a perfect time. Why do young men not wash their face? I have a little cousin, and he doesn't wash his face, but he gets the cleanest taper I've ever seen. But he refuses to wash his face, and he has like this skin stuff peeling from his face, and he has the nerve to say that he gets bitches. That's his words, not mine. I don't get it. This new age young men don't wash their faces, like are afraid to like exfoliate and scrub and get dead cells off of their face. It's weird. It's ugly. Why is this a thing? Can someone tell me why in the comments? Like, young men, wash your face. Women like a man with a nice, clean face. That's the fastest way to attract the opposite sex, is to wash your face. If you didn't know, now you know. Wash your face. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. Wash your face. Everything else can be worked on. Everything else can be looked at, presentable. You can do all the things, but you got to wash your face. You have to. Like, if you don't wash your face, what are you doing? What are you doing? Wash your face. Try something new. I don't know. I just feel like I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, it's not cool. Like, when was that like a real thing to where it wasn't cool to wash your face? Like, why? Like you're afraid of water. Like, and I'm very curious to know, like, men who don't wash your face, like, please drop in the comments and let me know this. Like, why do you feel like you should not wash your face? Like, you don't feel that gruck, that stuff, like like on your face. Like, you don't feel that. Like, it's okay to, like, put some cream and some lotion and just exfoliate. It's good. I promise. I promise. I would even dare say to go get a manicure and pedicure, but some of y'all feel like, oh, I can't do that. That's women, like, that's women's stuff. Get a pedicure, get a manicure. Take care of yourself. Have pride in how you look like. That's okay to do that. Why are we not teaching young men to take care of themselves? I assure you, if we as a society started to train young men to take care of themselves, we would not have young women thinking they need to take care of the men. Now, this isn't a woman issue. This is a man issue. And these are for the single moms out there who baby their young boys. Stop it. Explain to him why he needs to wash his face. Unless your baby daddy is one of them guys that don't wash their face, then I'm sorry. Forgive me. That was my mistake. My bad. Sometimes I got to drop down the stuff that I'm talking about for some people out there, because apparently some women like a guy who doesn't wash their face or are unattractive. Some women like that. I think that's ridiculous. I think that's psychotic. Young men don't want to wash their face. Young men don't want to get manicures, pedicures, exfoliate, take care of themselves. This is a wild world that we're living in 2025 going into 2026. There's battles between quarter zips and Nike Tech. I've done both. I've messed with the women who like me in the Pusheisty mask and the Nike Tech, and I've messed with the girls that only want to see me in a quarter zip. They're two different type of women. And I can tell you right now, the type of women that I like the quarter zip. The girl who likes the Nike Tech usually likes the guy who smokes backwoods and has dirty cuticle fingernails and has weed up under the nails. Yeah, I don't like them type of women. I've grown up. I've matured. I've elevated my lifestyle. I've elevated it. Some people don't like that. The elevation, the growth. Some people don't like it. I had to. I'm sorry. I can't even blame it just on poor parenting because they watch YouTube. Y'all watch NBA Youngboy every day. Y'all see how shiny his face is. He puts Vaseline on his face. Y'all don't even do that. Y'all want to imitate him. Y'all want to look like him. Y'all want to wear the black Air Force Ones. Y'all want to do it all, but y'all don't want to put Vaseline on your face and look presentable. Make it make sense. Please, someone explain that to me. You can't. You can't fathom. Like it's wild. It is wild. Like I don't want to nitpick the younger generation because that is not cool. But I would like to get free game. Like you don't gotta get the Gucci Louis shoes when you don't make $1,000 a month. You don't have to. Just do some push-ups. Ask your mom, yo, should I get a job? How do I save money? Ask your mom, ask your dad, those type of situations, those type of conversations. Have those type of conversations with your parents, young people. And if they don't know the answers, guess what? Subscribe to my channel. I'm going to help you out. Okay? I just want to give quality free game to the youth. Okay? I want young men washing their face, manicuring and pedicuring, cleaning up, looking neat, looking presentable. Is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask? I'm sorry. I just have to know. Is that too much to ask from the youth? I don't know. I might be wrong. Y'all. I might be wrong. And it sucks because a lot of young men out there want the girl before they have the money. And when I was young, I never wanted the girl without the money. Like, it's crazy. Like, I never wanted that. I never truly wanted that. I thought it was odd. I thought it was funny. I just thought it wasn't realistic. You have to put in the work. You have to put in the work. You have to challenge yourself to do better, be brighter, be more of something, of substance. Don't be afraid to get a job. Don't be afraid to work at In-N-Out Burger. Don't be afraid to work at McDonald's. Don't be afraid to get a job at Burger King. And don't be afraid to get another job. Like, I'm a real game that I wish my uncles would have told me. Okay? Don't date a woman until you got at least 50 to 60,000 in the bank. Don't do it to yourself. And when you're in high school, college, you saving up that type of bread, it's not really hard. You just have to have discipline. Like real discipline, like real quality discipline. Let me explain to you. If you're in high school right now, that means you can get a part-time job. A part-time job is about $30,000 a year. Okay. Now, on the top of that part-time job, you take that money and take 5 to 10,000 of that and start an online business. Is it going to take work to learn how to do that? Absolutely. But what else are you doing? You wake up, shit, masturbate, go to school, work your part-time job, and you want to hang out with friends that won't do shit in the future. That's your motto. Stack your bread. I would tell you to stop smoking weed too, but I know that's too advanced and that's too much discipline. So we're not going to even go there. We're not going to go to that level of extremes yet. But hopefully by next year, we can have a deeper dialogue on how weed is stopping you from success. But we won't have that conversation right now. We won't. We're going to have the conversation of just growth. Stack your bread. Stack your bread. Stack your bread. Don't do nothing with the opposite sex, especially if you like her. Don't date her until you get your money up and hustle and have discipline. If you can't do 100 push-ups, you shouldn't be dating women. If you can't do 100 push-ups, like on some freestyle, like a really like bust down 100 push-ups, 10 at a time, 10 times. If you can't do that, why are you trying to date the opposite sex? You haven't taken care of yourself yet. I'm not lying. I'm just giving you real game. What about selling hey. Listen. When I say I've done it all, I've really done it all, y'all. And I'm not trying to get y'all no type of game of like, y'all should do this, do that. I'm not even going to try that. I'm not even going to do that. But I will say, just focus on yourself, King. Because whatever girl you like out there, I promise you, she's more obtainable when you work on yourself. That's all I'm going to tell you. If you're not willing to work on yourself, these things will not come to fruition. You have to work on self. You have to be better. Because there's an OG who looks like me, can do it all. And you can't offer nothing except to smoke a back weed in her car with her. You have to have discipline. Date one girl, one life. And you can do it. Have respect for yourself. Have discipline. Motivate yourself. Have a team around you of men that want to push you in the right direction. You can do it. I believe in you. I truly do believe in you that you can do these things, but you have to put in that work. And if this is your first time watching me, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like, it doesn't hurt nothing to subscribe. It doesn't hurt nothing to subscribe to Filmo Trev YouTube channel. Okay? Please subscribe. Please support the movement. I'm trying to rebuild this YouTube platform. And I thought the best way to rebuild it is to really just give free game, you know, and just talk about discipline and your self-worth. Have discipline to work on self, men, young men. Okay? Trust me, all the cool stuff will come with time. I've had the Hellcat stuff, the fast cars, all the things. But one of the best things that helped me was understanding I just want a girl who wants to love me and show me real unconditional love and push me to the next level. If she's not trying to motivate me to do better or trying to help me grow, what is it then? You have to find people that want to push you to the next level, push you to the limits. You have to. And wash your face. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to push this narrative for as long as possible to young men. Wash your face. Brush your teeth. These are the small things in life that will take you from a regular man to an outstanding, incredible person. It's just to brush your teeth and wash your face. And a lot of you dudes be sharing backwoods because y'all can't buy your own weed. So now you smoking on plaque on top of plaque with other dudes trying to get high, and you don't brush your teeth. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to keep it honest and keep it funky with y'all. Just trying to keep it funky with y'all. The real. You got to do more, y'all. You got to do more. You have to do more. You have to do more. You have to dress like you want to be somebody. I know there's a lot of people that don't ever say that to y'all, young men out there, but dress like you want to be somebody. Think about the people who you look up to. Think about how they dress. Think about it. If you're thinking of a rapper who you want to be like, you're not dreaming big enough. You're not dreaming big enough. If your hero is a rapper, you're not dreaming big enough. Because there's only one NBA young boy, there's only one Kanye West, there's only one of these people, and all these people make over $100 million. So the chances of you being number two is highly unlikely. If you don't believe me, ask ChatGPT. What's the likelihood of you becoming a 100 millionaire off of rap music? That's a simple ChatGPT question you can ask. So you don't call me the hater and think I'm trying to hate on your success. I'm trying to get you to succeed and build and grow and do the right thing and have the lifestyle you genuinely want. Dress for success. I used to hate when my uncle used to tell me that. Dress for success. You got to dress for success. You got to, if you want to be somebody, you want to do something, you got to dress a certain way. You know what I mean? I thought that was the most stupidest, idiotic thing. I thought that was crazy. And then I started to make more than $50,000 a year. And I thought that was cool. I thought like, oh yeah, I could buy this, I could buy that. Then I started to make over $100,000 a year. I bought the Hellcat, had this, had that, Like I had all the things. Like I thought I had the friends that I truly wanted. Then I became a 1%er financially. And I realized the same friends that I had when I was making 100,000 and or less wasn't my real valued friends, because they're not maneuvering the way they want to be maneuvering. And they're showing signs of jealousy. If anyone knows me out there, I don't have a jealous bone in my body. Nothing about me shows jealousy. I promote everyone succeeding. But the more money you make, the more you will realize you can't take everyone with you when you succeed. I learned that the hard way. And I lost people I genuinely love because I wanted to grow. So now look at me. I'm alone, successful, on YouTube, trying to give y'all free game so y'all don't mess up. Because it's lonely at the top. And that's just real. It's very, 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 very lonely at the top. You agree that Black culture is in a bad place right now. I don't think Black culture is in a bad place right now. I believe that the people who have are not explaining to the people who are the have-nots. Because when they did not have, no one taught them the game. This level that I'm at in my life, I don't mind giving the free game away. It's not going to hurt me to see you succeed. It's not going to hurt me to see y'all succeed. If anything, it pushes me and motivates me to even do better because it's free knowledge. It's free. It's really free. But the thing is, I'm not your uncle, I'm not your brother, I'm not your cousin, I'm not your dad telling you this information. So it's more digestible because you don't know me. You go to my YouTube channel, you see the Hellcats, you see the fast cars, you see the women, you see all these things. But I'm telling y'all right now, that lifestyle is not rewarding. Y'all see me travel the world. It took me almost a year and a half to actually jump on YouTube on this channel, Filmo Trev, and give information. No, you're all good. You're all good. You're all good. I appreciate it. And honestly, I really do hope you guys are smashing that subscribe button and ringing the bell, because my job for 2026 is to literally have conversations with y'all about my life and what I'm going through. And hopefully y'all enjoy it. I'm not trying to sell y'all nothing. I'm not trying to be something that I'm not. I'm just trying to give free game and y'all can see my lifestyle and judge if it's authentic or not. I'm just trying to give you guys a different perspective than what you see every day. That's it. That's it. I don't want to get. I don't want to sell y'all a damn thing except do 10 push-ups a day. That's the only thing I want to give y'all. Just 10 push-ups a day. I promise you, if you do 10 push-ups a day, your life will change. I know that sounds super corny and super unrealistic, but I promise you, it will change everything in your life if you just do 10 push-ups a day. Because that's the smallest foundation of discipline and self-respect. If you can't do 10 push-ups, try walking 2 miles a day. That's it. Just walk 2 miles a day. What more are you doing? What more are you doing to where you can't get up, put headphones in, and just walk 2 miles a day? Don't eat before 11 a.m. Stop eating before 7 p.m. If no one taught you that, I'm here to give y'all that free game. Men, free game. I just want y'all to have a different lifestyle and have a different opportunity. And I wish somebody would have explained this to me when I was 18. Because now I'm in my 30s and I have everything I want. Almost everything I want. I want more things, more bigger things, more tangible things. I really do want. I want more. But I want this part of my life to be motivational. I really don't want to sell y'all nothing because I want to just give y'all free life shit. One of the cars I've always said I wanted. One of the cars I've always said I wanted. Always said I wanted. I'm gonna put it out there to y'all. I always said I wanted a Ferrari FF, a 2017 Ferrari FF. It's not the most expensive Ferrari. But when I first saw that Ferrari, I always told myself I'm going to have that car. That Ferrari FF is going to be my car. I don't care how long it'll take me. That 2017 Ferrari FF, that's my dream car. Now, the Hellcat once was my dream car. Y'all saw I got it. My next car is going to be the Ferrari FF. I might get other cars in between, but I'm going to get that Ferrari FF. Like, I'm going to work my ass off and get it. I also want to build a home. I want y'all to see these steps that I'm taking in my life and see how my life changes because I'm being consistent. And I'm telling you, it all starts with just doing 5 push-ups to 10 push-ups and walking 2 miles a day. That is it. That is it. No more, no less. That is it, my friend. That is it. That is it. Just those small things will change everything for y'all. Anything else that we should talk about or discuss? Anything more that we should really open up the books about and really dive into? Anything else? Let me know right now. Let me know. Is there anything else? I really do want to change certain men's lifestyles. I want to get young men to stop thinking Nike Tech is an everyday thing and start to take dressing more fashionable into consideration. Like, it's okay to dress different and stand out and have substance and have quality pieces. And quality pieces don't take a lot of money. But stop dressing like your homeboy. That shit's weird. Can we really break that down? Why do young men want to dress like each other? I never wanted to dress like my best friend or my cousins. I never wanted to dress like them. I always wanted to stand out and look better. I've always wanted to look better than all my cousins, all my friends. I wanted to dress better. I wanted to have a cologne that they didn't get. I want it to smell different. I want it to look different. I want it to be different. I ain't never wanted to twin with nobody. Nobody. Never did. Never did. Maybe that's just me. Let me know in the comments if that's you. If you want to be like everybody else. But that's not me, dog. That can't be me. It just can't be. Stand out. And here's, I'll give you some more inside game on me. My favorite designer, listen very carefully. My favorite designer is Alexander McQueen. Quiet luxury. Quiet luxury. I love Alexander McQueen. Not the shoes, okay? Because the shoes is okay. They fly. But I'm talking about the actual pieces, like their jean jackets, their jeans, their formal attires. That's the type of stuff I want to put on my body and just stand out and look good, smell good, be around quality people. I'm trying to give you guys and ladies who are watching me just a different perspective. I live in San Francisco. There's people who are fashion all over the place. And then there's bums all over the place. We got billionaires all over the place. And we got broke people all over the place. That's San Francisco. That's San Francisco right there. Billionaires and bums. The double B's. Billionaires and bums. That's all in San Francisco. There's no middle class in San Francisco. Either you're a bum or a billionaire. Either you got it or you don't got it. That's what I grew up in. So my mindset of how I think is a lot different. How I see wealth is different. Because either you're billionaires or a bum. I'm a bum. It's just how my city conditioned me to see life. So you have to work harder, get more, network, do these things, capitalize, and do your best. That's what you got to do. So you're a bum. Yes. I just said that. Yes. Yes. Look at San Francisco statistics. San Francisco has the most billionaires in the world living within 7 miles. The most billionaires live right here in San Francisco. And the most bums and homeless people and people like myself also live here. It's the most wildest shit. There is no middle class in San Francisco at all. So either you're a bum or you're a billionaire. That's it. That's it. No in between. No in between. Which I know it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. It really is crazy. Because I think Oakland has a middle class. Oakland has a middle class. Like, it's wild. Anything else? Anything else that we need to discuss or talk about? Anything else? Yo, what's up? Twitch. Yo, if you're following me on Twitch, I appreciate it. Thank you for all the love and support. I'm going to be streaming so much more over here and trying to give y'all a free game and just kick game and tell you about my life and what's going on. So I appreciate all of y'all. I really do hope to see you guys in the chat more often and be consistent with me and lock in. I can tell y'all about these crazy stories about what's going on in my life. And, we can rock out. There's a lot of new music. I'm a huge music head. How are you doing? I'm doing quite well. I can't complain. I cannot complain. Like, literally, I went to work. I did my 10 push-ups. I walked 2 miles today. I haven't ate yet, but it's too late to eat. I'm about to do a couple little bicep curls, and I'm going to take my black ass to bed. Absolutely. The funny part is on Twitch, I don't even know how to follow people. So if you're in my comments, I'm assuming I can follow you back when I go back through and look at the comments. So I will do that. I'm definitely willing to follow everybody As soon as I realized how to follow people and whatnot, I'm new to the Twitch. I'm new to Twitch, but I'm learning. I am learning. So please give me a follow. Please support. And hopefully I will figure it all out and support. And yeah, I'm going to be on here a lot more. I'm going to be on here a lot more. A lot more. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else that we should talk about? Anything else we should talk about, discuss? Anything else? Or forever hold your peace. This was fun. This was fun. This is new. How's your streaming going so far? It's going good. I can't complain. Like I really can't complain. Streaming has brought me a new way of looking at life and a different perspective for sure. And it's just beginning. It's just beginning. And I'm thrilled. I can't wait to actually have guests and have conversations. You know, my lady says she's gonna hold the camera for me and take pictures of me. So hopefully she'll do a good job at that. Not my girlfriend, but my lady, my friend, my lady friend. Where am I from? I'm from the Bay Area. Yeah, area. Yeah, from the Bay Area. Uh, anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else in the chat? Anything else in the chat? Dude says, so you're a bum. Yes, I said I was a bum. Yo, I appreciate everyone who dropped through the comments. I'm posting you guys all right now. As many as possible. As many as possible. All the different comments that you guys wrote. I really do appreciate y'all. Really appreciate every single one of these. Like, it's crazy. This is my first time streaming over here. My first time streaming over here, and y'all show me nothing but love. Some wild comments, ain't gonna lie. Some wild comments. But hey, that's what happens. That is what happens. Shouts out Virginia. Shouts out Virginia. Shouts out to Virginia. Yeah, so you know what? So this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come on here tomorrow and I'm gonna stream for an hour. I'm gonna come on here tomorrow. I'm gonna write it down right now. I'm writing it down right now, okay? I'm gonna stream over here tomorrow at 10 p.m. Hopefully. 10 p.m. I'm gonna jump on stream. Okay. 10 p.m. So we're gonna see who's gonna jump on stream tomorrow and support and rock with me. Okay. I suggest adding some fun and activities. Connect to your channel to get viewers interested in your stream. Okay. I can definitely do that. I can try to figure out some stuff. I can figure out some stuff. Hey, this is my first one, but I'm definitely gonna try it for sure. Like having a good logo, a good banner, or overlay, really makes a good impression on viewers. Okay, I could try that. I appreciate the free game. Like real talk, I appreciate the free game. I'm learning. Absolutely. Drop in my DMs on Instagram. Drop in my DMs on Instagram. Filmo Trev. How about this? There you go. Send me a message. All about connecting with people. Send me a message and we can figure it all out. Thank you for the love and support. I appreciate it. I really do. Anything else? Anything else to talk about? Anything else? This was fun. This was fun. This was a lot of fun. And I'm so appreciative that I got this opportunity to spend with y'all. All right. Thank y'all so much for locking in and tuning in. And